Hey everyone, I'm just back in from my run and I'm getting ready to make some dinner. And tonight we're going to an old standby. I found it in a food and wine magazine years ago and have kind of made it our own. So I'm going to be making chicken and sausage fricasse. All right, so before I left, I took 2 chicken breasts with the bone in and have them marinating in olive oil, some red pepper flakes, some fresh rosemary, and lemon zest. And I'm going to use 2 ears of fresh corn. I've got some sugar snap peas, a sweet onion I'm getting ready to chop, some cherry tomatoes. You could use 1 pint, 2 pints, it's kind of up to you. And then it calls for Italian sausage, but I switched to hot chicken sauce, Italian sausage, and it's going to be taken out of the casing. If you're like me, it's the end of the summer and my basil is about ready to die. So I'm actually going to clean this basil up and it's going to go in as well. So one of the things that's important to me is being able to afford to feed my family healthy meals on a budget. And if you're watching this, then you're a real mom like me. And right now we're definitely watching our pennies. And so I'm really big about picking groceries, especially meats, when they're on sale, and I freeze them. And this meal, I think all in is maybe about a total of $10. So I'm going to walk you through it. So I bought the chicken at Whole Foods. It was 2 pieces of chicken. It was $4.50. The 2 sausages was $2.50. The corn was on sale for 50 cents a head. Probably the most expensive thing was the snow peas. I'm probably not going to use them all and save some for snacks during the week. That was $3.99. We've got my onions. The tomatoes were on sale as well, $1.99. And I'm really big about like growing my own herbs. So I have basil, I have rosemary, and the touch of olive oil that I always have in the house. So you can be all in for this for about $15, and there's 4 of us. I mean, let's say $16 for the whole thing. It's $4 a person. I mean, you're going to spend $8 at McDonald's. So for me, I think that's a really good budget meal, and you're going to see when we finish it how nice this meal really is. Okay, so we're ready to get started here, and I've got all my stuff ready to go. I actually get it ready before I go for my run, so that it's a nice, easy. So now normally I heat the pan before I put the oil in, because I don't know if you know this, but oil actually, when it cooks, it starts to kind of get a little, it can get toxic if you burn it. So I usually heat the pan first. I put the oil in by accident, so I'm just gonna get these onions in pretty quickly. Give it a little bit of heat, but not too much, because I want the onions to be cooking, not the oil. Okay, so I'm gonna get the onions in, and I'm gonna cook these maybe for about 6 or 7 minutes, I guess, until they're good and soft. And there's nothing better than onions cooking in the house. Now, the one thing that I used to be scared of, it was salt. And then, on Chopped, I totally became less afraid, because if you don't season things properly, then it's going to taste really, really bland. So don't worry about over salting, because I've learned that if you do over salt, just add a little bit more of whatever you're doing, like your vegetables, and it'll kind of tone it down. But you really want to make sure that it's well seasoned. So I gave it a really nice big pinch of salt, and you're going to see me do that a lot. And in about 6-7 minutes, they're nice and opaque, right? And then I'm going to take the sausage. Now, remember I said the sausage is out of the casing, so I cut them in half, just like that, and I just, I'll use my fingers, and I'll just clear it out of the casing. And I'm gonna try and break it up. Now, I have my hands clean, so make sure yours are clean before you do this. Put that in the pan. I'm gonna break it up with a spoon, so you'll see it's going in pieces. I'm gonna try and break it up as I pull it off, but it gets yucky. All right, so you can see I've gotten it all broken up, and I'm really gonna brown it, which is why I love my cast iron pan. It's gonna give it a nice, brown, so yummy. And I'm gonna let that cook. You know, I wanna cook the sausage all the way through, so I want it to be done because there's not too much left to do. You can see it's a really easy dish. I actually do my next step, which is I'm gonna add the corn that I took right off the stalk. And mix that in again. Just wanna get it cooked a little bit. I'm gonna add the tomatoes. Now it called for 2 pints and I only had a pint in, so I'm gonna add, and they're just halved. So super easy, but this will be fine. But again, I added tomatoes, which have acid, and corn, which has acid, and you're gonna really have to salt this because those were not salted, and I just added it to this dish. So you wanna make sure that you're salting as you go. Okay, and that's gonna simmer down. Okay, so you can see the tomatoes have now simmered down a little bit. They've added such a nice sauce to this. And now I'm gonna go ahead and add my snow peas. Now, you really could add just about anything here. And so I actually have some leftover spinach from last night that I'm gonna probably throw in as well. So now I've got all that going. You can see the spinach just kind of blended in there. It's so nice and green. I'm gonna take that basil, it's shredded, and I'm gonna just put it right in. And again, I'm gonna season because we just don't wanna forget to season. I'm using kosher salt, and I'm gonna put some pepper. And I'm just gonna let that basil wilt a little bit. It's gonna give it a nice flavor. Now you might be asking, where's the chicken, Mary? Oops, lost him. I actually asked my husband to grill it for me, so that's all ready to go. I'm gonna pour it right into my pan. I don't wanna miss any of this really good stuff though. I'm gonna grab my chicken. Let me just get these out of the way. Grab my chicken. It's really nicely grilled. Remember, with that nice rosemary on it. And dinner's ready. And the best part of this meal is that my daughter made these fabulous carrot cake cupcakes for dessert. Enjoy.